Have you ever heard the saying, that's just politics, or that's just the politics of the situation, or that's just the politics of the job? Today I want to talk to you guys about the politics of professionalism. Stay tuned for today's debrief. Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Atypical Security Guard. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Security Guard channel and today's episode of The Debrief. I truly appreciate all of you guys tuning in, taking time to comment, to reach out. We're growing, guys. Our community is getting bigger. We're growing. We're starting to share information. This is exactly what I want, and I look forward to our continued time together and helping each other to become more professional in our profession. I think I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt, right? I like that, I like that. As always, if you're getting any benefit from the videos that we're uploading, please like, share, and subscribe. You can hit that little button that looks like this, right? And if you have any questions or comments, you can always reach me at my email address, which is right here. And I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm gonna try and always answer your comments and get back to you as quick as possible, because I know you guys are busy. I know you have options, and I truly appreciate the time that you're taking to listen to these videos. So today we're gonna talk about the politics of professionalism. So I'm gonna share with you guys a story from today. I thought this was a great situation for me to bring to you guys. I live here and work here in Portland. I've been very open about that. And Portland is known for its activism, whether that's good or bad. It's known for its acceptance of almost anything, whether that's good or bad. And it's also known for the feeling of allowance of people to live their truth and be their true selves. And I'm going to explain to you where I'm going with this. So today, there is a individual that I work with. This person works in this retail establishment. They work as a cashier and a bagger, sometimes as a parcel. They go and they pick up the carts and the little totes, and they bring those back. This person is a phenomenal employee, and I've been so impressed with their work ethic and how respectful and professional they are. Okay, so I just want to lead with all of that. And this person, we will call them Samantha for the sake of this argument. Okay, so I've always been super excited to see Samantha. This is a young 17, 18-year-old person, and there's just not a lot of kids in that age range who I feel work as hard or is as dedicated as Samantha is, right? So every time Samantha comes in, I always say hello. I always talk to Samantha. I always ask Samantha how their day is going. You know, just a little chit chat here, a little chit chat there, nothing big, nothing too personal, but I always say hello to Samantha, right? Well, today, Samantha comes in. I kind of pass Samantha through the employee break room. I say, Samantha, how are you? So nice to see you today. We have a little exchange, and then I go downstairs. About 10 minutes later, Samantha comes over and says to me, hey, do you have a second? And I said, of course. Samantha says to me, listen, I recently came out as non-binary, right? Now, in my limited understanding of what non-binary is, that would mean that this person does not identify as a male or a female. They are fluid in their gender identity, okay? And this is me just giving my opinion of what that means, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But my point is that Samantha says to me, listen, I recently came out as non-binary, and I wanted to tell you that from now on, I'm going by Sam. My pronouns are going to be they, them, and I would appreciate it if you would no longer refer to me as her, no longer refer to me as my dead name, and this is what this person told me, my dead name of Samantha. I want you to refer to me as Sam. And I said, okay. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest and transparent. I try to do that with every single video that I make. I try to do this in my life. Guys, listen, I am 42 years old, and the entire movement and the entire position of the LGBTQ community, this is all really new to me. Living in Portland, this is something that it's everywhere. It is a part of the fabric of this city, and I respect that. But I'm being very open when I say that there are certain things about it that I don't understand, maybe even that I don't agree with, and I say this with all due respect, and I am trying really hard to open my mind and open my understanding. Let's just say that. Open my understanding to be more accepting and more aware of the differences in how people see gender, how people see sex, how people see just themselves in general, right? But my point is this. There is a politics to professionalism. See, I am always professional. When I interact with Samantha or Sam or anyone, whether it's a customer, whether it's a client, whether it's an employer, I'm always respectful. I try to always be professional. But we sometimes forget that whether we're talking about Portland or we're talking about some area down south or even specific areas where you're working, there's always a politics to where you are and what you're doing. And here in Portland, and this is the important part of what I'm going to say, here in Portland, you cannot absolve yourself of the politics of this area. Dead naming, which is referring to someone as the name that they were born with, not the name that they have chosen after they've come out, that is something that is taken very, very seriously here. Misgendering someone who has decided that they are going to live their truth and become who they feel more comfortable as, misgendering someone, that is very, very serious here. Now, I at 42 or somebody else at 56 or somebody else at 63, we could sit down and we can have a conversation for days about what we don't understand, what we don't agree with, what we don't feel comfortable with. But the reality is the politics of this area dictate that you have to understand and abide by these new norms that are here. The new norms of not dead naming people, of not misgendering people, of not coming across as offensive or doing anything to disrespect someone. And if you're not aware of that politics and you operate outside of that, not only will it cost you an opportunity to be respected or an opportunity to be appreciated in the job that you're doing, it could actually cost you your job. And that is extremely important to understand, that in some areas, in some avenues, not understanding the politics of where you are could actually be detrimental to your career. So my point is this: wherever you are, you have to learn and understand the politics of that area, because the politics of that area are just as, if not more important than every other aspect of what you're doing. Think of it like this. If you were to start coaching football at Duke University, there is one sport at Duke that reigns supreme over all of them. That's going to be basketball. That's Mike Krzyzewski country. That's the Duke Blue Devil basketball country. So if you're coming in as the football coach, you've got to be very understanding, very aware of where you fall on that totem pole in relation to Coach K and all the history that is Duke basketball. That same level of politics, it's there in every aspect of what we do. When you go to work at a retail establishment, there's people that have been there for years. There's people that are connected to management or to ownership. And you cannot be ignorant of those facts. Being ignorant of those facts could cost you dearly. The very least, it could cost you your job. So please, guys, understand the politics of your situation. Think about where you are. Think about how things have always been in the areas that you are, and think about the people that you're interacting with. And just be aware that this underlying current of politics, it cannot be understated and it cannot be ignored. Because in some places, and pretty much in every place, it's very much a part of what you're gonna have to do to be successful. And when I say be successful, I just mean being able to maintain your job, maintain that professionalism, and be able to cash that check every 2 weeks, right? Okay, guys, that is today's debrief. I truly appreciate your time. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Watch your six and be great.